Hi, in this video I want to show you a little bit more about apps in MainSequence, how you can build them, how you can run them, and what they're for. So here I am in our AI Copilot, and I wrote to the Copilot, he should create me a new market cap portfolio using our named portfolio app. And what this does, it creates me a configuration for a custom app that I built before and that I can interact with in the agent using these configurations. So apps are basically pieces of code, pieces of software that are integrated into our platform and that you can easily interact with using our agent, using our platform resources. So I can then just run app and it does this. Now I'm going to show you a little bit how to build them actually. Because they are in your code, in your projects that you've created, you can build new apps that are then also available for um, using them in our agent. So let's go to the code. Here is the code for this app that I just run. The main thing is here, the run named portfolio class. It inherits from the base app, which is a MainSequence class that we implemented to give apps a little bit more functionality and also interact with the apps, integrate them automatically into our platform. Important thing, if you have an app and you want it registered by the agent, you need to annotate it with the register app. So special things about app, they need to have two things. They need to have an init method and they need to have a run method. In the init method, they take some configuration. It's the same configuration that I've shown here. Basically, let's go to the form view, this one. And this configuration is defined by a Pydantic object that you can define in your code. So up here, I have this Pydantic object named portfolio configuration with a portfolio name. I use enums here, a dynamically generated enum. So I can automatically get, this enum will automatically get inspected by our agent so it knows which values are available. And the portfolio run parameters, which are just some parameters, whether the portfolio is in the backend and if the whole tree should be updated. This is then set as configuration class in our app class. This is very important so we know which configuration Pydantic object we need to use to call this app. The app is then run in this method. And this method has basically the whole logic of the things your app should do. In this case, it's very simple. It just loads a portfolio from the configuration using the name we have given it. And then it just runs it using the run parameters. And the result is printed, and you can see the result in your portfolios here. This is created. So it's very easy. Here is a main method where you can also run and test this. But if you push something like this and it's registered with the app and in the apps folder, it's already integrated into the agent and you can call it using natural language. Really quickly, I want to show you a bit more complex example so you can see how you can use it for other things than running portfolios. Here I created a sentiment report app. So this is the app class and this is the configuration for this report. Basically, what you can keep in mind, this configuration is always the things that you specify in the Copilot to run this app. So all these parameters are used to run this app and they get used using this configuration class in the init method. So what you do here is a few more functions that I just added. They're not necessary, but they're helpful to keep everything together. And in the bottom, it has also this run method, which is invoked when the app is executed. And what this app is doing, it creates a new sentiment report using this configuration, getting all the sentiment data for all the assets in a specific category, getting news articles, summarizing them using our agent, for example. You can also call our TDEC agent in the code, and then outputs a new report using a template that we already created for him. So very easy, very nice way of making your code available, scheduling it in jobs, and making it also available in the agent for interactions, quick interactions, and showing it to other people.